check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. You know that I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it like when behind my face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that I'll keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that I keep myself up? That's maybe how you know that ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Charles Davis, a big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. A solid stiff arm. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Stuck for a loss by Christian Barmore.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Trevion Henderson,
25 yards.
and the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown,
26 yards.
Find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its...
And Owen caught it up!
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 31, Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
A handoff to Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw, it's May.
He finds Douglas complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Off the play fake, here's May.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 49 yards.
And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him
that's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Travion Henderson.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 40.
He'll drop to throw.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Play action. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing here is May. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Looking to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 81 yards.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action now. May. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Short pass caught by Henry. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4th down. Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in London. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Now 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The drive begins with a run by Henderson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
He's back to throw.
To Henry.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Back to throw.
There is Cole. He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 56 yards.
And the Patriots use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here comes 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. Down to the 10. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Elliott now to have the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's May. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's
I go to Miami just for dinner.
symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitha.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bitha. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He cuts it to the right sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Motion here. First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. That finds Adams downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Kennedy! 53, ready?
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the Eagles' 40.
Throwing now, Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they're haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50. Hey, give me radar. Zebra.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
What? 180. Big 20. Omaha, ready to move.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackled at the 20.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, 54. Middle. 11. Hey, 22.
It's Stafford once more. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
22. Middle.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Nacua nabs this one along the sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Now Stafford again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Stafford going to go on forward. He finds him beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams finish off their opening drive. Matthew Stafford the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2. Stafford's going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. Oh, the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they are all the way into that red zone.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They're going to run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. They get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's 33-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Tua's got it again. And he's going to work this down to the 32. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stafford throwing again. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
got? 40 got? Omaha, ready, move. 53, ready. 32.
Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
We're waiting. Alert. Zebra. 22.
They'll air it out on third. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Conversion.
Double right.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, a run with Barkley. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Hurts looking to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Rams make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down run by Corum. All right, shorter marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Alert! Omaha, ready move!
Stafford from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A give to Corum. Has some room to work. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Cut out left. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing here, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Hurts looking to throw. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
This, our last play of the quarter.
59! 280! I give you radar.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the in route. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the handoff, it's Coro. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
10, 10. Set. 30, 80. 53, ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Barkley gets it on third down. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
This is hauled in by Atwell. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams trail by a field goal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Safford. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Corum straight ahead. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They motion the tight end over. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, 250. 22. Hey, 54. Stay 50, stay 50. 0. Hey, 50. Easy, alert.
Throwing now. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Drill right, 22. Middle. 50.
Looking to throw it. And they win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, my eyes certainly are on that offense and the celebration, but I'm also looking at that defense, Kate, because that play is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they needed. That one play to make them victors.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercado. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. He'll pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Barkley will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And time finally runs
runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Walter Nolan gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
The kick by Elliott is good.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
To throw, Brissett.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll throw again. Brissett. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Brissett.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Brissett. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride
from 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? And this,
there he goes, left side.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 72 yards.
And the Eagles have regained the lead.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that,
and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's complete to McBride.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing, Brissett. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Brissett sets to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Weaver. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. Brissett. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Brissett. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
4th down, Brissett. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 38. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hurts. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 77 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The call for Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Brissett. Under pressure, and they get to him again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
shotgun. They run with Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete. Smith has it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 79 yards. And the Cards have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Delta.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work for this one.
It certainly wasn't the walk in the park that you expected coming into this one. I have a suspicion that in their meetings next week, Head coach going to talk to him a little bit about focus, don't you think?
Yeah, because down the stretch, there was some nail-biting going on. And you're right. I think not only the fans, but those folks inside that locker room, they expected a comfortable victory.
Yeah, they certainly did, and that just tells you about the NFL. Any given game, you never know how it's going to turn out. You'd better be ready to play.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.